So Jonah Hill's ex-girlfriend is actually insane. The other day I made a video talking about this particular issue where Jonah Hill's ex came out with some text messages alleging that Jonah Hill was actually mentally abusive to her in the relationship. We went over the text messages about how he was asking for boundaries and how he didn't want her to swim, wearing bikinis, but instead wear a swimsuit, and he didn't want her to be around guys, and all of these things that made him feel uncomfortable. And she came out and said, after a year, I thought it was better for me to release this because it's just better for my mental health. And I argued that this was something that nobody needed to know. How is you releasing text conversations between you and your ex better for your mental health? You're just putting that out there to make him look bad, because you think that's going to make you feel better and you think that he's going to get canceled. That's literally the reason why she did this, because nobody needed to know. Besides maybe immediate family and friends, nobody needed to know. This is celebrity gossip. I've never even heard of this person before, and now I know her because of this situation. And in my video, I was wrong, because I said that it did seem a little controlling about what Jonah Hill was doing. I thought it was a little bit controlling, that he was trying to kind of dictate the things that she could and couldn't do, but it got worse. So days later, I believe it was yesterday, at the time of recording of this video, she posted more Instagram posts of their texts. We're gonna go over them, and you're gonna see how crazy it is that she's still insinuating that he was the bad person in this relationship. She's actually a human being. Jonah Hill actually did nothing wrong, and I know I was wrong in my last video. Like I said, he was telling her, like, look, I respect that you want to do the things that you want to do, but if that's what you want to do and you don't want to respect my boundaries, then maybe we don't need to be together. And they broke up. So why did it take her a year later to come out with these texts? You know why? Because he recently had a child with his new fiance, and what better way than to ruin that by coming out and exposing this thing that is not even a thing. It's literally a nothing burger. Like, there's nothing there. But let's go ahead and go over the text messages. I'm gonna pop them on the screen as I read them out to you. So she posted this message, which was from 8/31/2022, of Jonah saying, screenshotting intimate text between us is a huge triggering violation for me and breach of trust as friends, as I have explained to you about breaches of trust I have had between trusted friends recently that have caused me trauma. I am incredibly hurt and feel a lack of safety where I have always trusted you. I'm sorry if a former partner moving on is painful, and I empathize with that, but I have done nothing wrong, and if I wasn't a public person, I wouldn't face this kind of violation. And having shared that with you, and then watching you be like this today, shatters my ability to trust anybody even further. I have always shown you kindness and support. So that's one. There's another one that seems kind of cut off from 8/31/2022, as she posted as well. It starts with, try to remain close as a testament to my care and love for you. I'm sorry you feel these negative things, Sarah, but I know you don't. They're too untrue and just said with anger, which is fair. I'm glad you feel you get to be your full self, and sure, that is all I could ever want for you. Please take care of yourself, and I'm happy to pay for your therapy through the end of the year, even though you'll somehow punish me with that gesture. But I don't care because it's best for you. Be well, Sarah. X. All I want in life is to be a family person and start a family, so that is and will be my immediate goal. I respect that yours is your career and respect it deeply. Hope we both get what we want. So as you can see here already, she's posting these things. They're broken up. He's telling her, I'm proud of you. I want you to pursue your career. That's not what I want. I want to be a family man. I'm going to start a family. You clearly have other priorities, and I still trust you, and I still want to be your friend, and I will even pay for you to go to therapy because it's what's best for you. First of all, if it's me and I'll cut it off for somebody, like, there is no support for me there, and I get it, he has the money, but he has no obligation to do that. But who looks at this text and says Jonah's the bad guy? Jonah was literally offering to pay for her therapy through the end of the year, even after they broke up. And they broke up again because they had different priorities. He felt like she wasn't respecting his boundaries or whatever things that made him uncomfortable, and they ultimately broke up. She then posts this picture where she sent him a text message saying, impressive turnaround time, by the way. And it's a picture, as you guys see on the screen, of Jonah kissing somebody, and she just said, can you just let your publicist know that that ain't me, trying to start a career over here. And last but not least, she posted another picture. I don't know if this was a still or a video, but this is what I found online. And it's basically, I don't know if it's a picture of her or somebody else, but it's a picture that says, why do conservative men pursue liberal women? So again, looking at this, how can you come to the conclusion that Jonah's the bad guy here? She's literally actually trying to make herself a victim where she's not a victim. And she's doing this because he just had a child with the other woman that was featured in that picture where they thought that was her. How is this better for your mental health to release these text messages between you and somebody, even after they've already told you that they don't feel comfortable with you releasing, text messages between you two, because he's already had that issue and you're breaking his trust? How do you come out and look and say Jonah is still the bad guy here and not her? She's literally a person. That's literally some thing to do. There's literally no abuse there. There was no abuse. She claims she was abused. She's a liberal woman, whatever. They broke up. They didn't work out. He never physically abused her. He never mentally abused her. She hasn't shown that in the text. If he had mentally abused her in text messages, I'm sure she would have shown it. But this isn't it. This is just a man that wants to be a family man and wants a woman that has certain values that she doesn't have, and he respected her for it, and she's claiming that he was abusive. Shit person, man. It got worse. I'm sorry. I was wrong the other day on the video that I made where, you know, I alluded to the fact that it could seem like he's a bit controlling, but now I fully understand where he's coming from, and she just doesn't look good here. She's just looking worse, and she's trying to make herself a victim. For what reason? Not necessarily, maybe, I don't think she's really trying to make herself a victim more than she is actually just trying to get Jonah Hill canceled. But I don't think it's working in her favor. But anyways, that's all I have for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and follow me on social media. The links are always in the description down below. And if you like this video and you want to watch any of my other videos, I got some right here on the screen. See you in the next one. Peace.